Great. Hi everyone. Welcome to the Hockeystack demo and walkthrough. So today we have Emir from Hockeystack with us, who's going to give a demonstration and walkthrough for Hockeystack, which is an analytics app.
Hi everyone, I'm really happy to be here right now. So Hockeystack is an analytics tool which is really easy to understand and also no code. So you can create goals, you can check every single action, click, scroll, etc. on your landing page and all your pages. So what we do is we try to make the user journey really simple to understand, and our goal is to completely replace heat maps and session replace because you cannot get actionable insights from session replace or heat maps. So heat maps only show you scrolls and clicks, but you cannot understand why people don't convert. And session replace, for example, if 1,000 people enters your website and only 5 converts, you have to find those 5 and understand why 5 of those converted and not the other ones didn't convert. So session replace really wastes your time, and our focus is completely on the user journey and also insights. So I will also show our product public roadmap alongside with our insights screenshots. I will show some features. So
Sure.
right now we are on Epsuma, so we understand that lifetime deal community is like investing in some startups, and we value and we respect your investment. So we try to deliver features every single week. So this week actually yesterday we launched dashboard sharing feature, and next week we will launch cookieless tracking option. So we really respect this community and try to add features every single week, and we will continue to add new features.
Sure.
Um, yeah,
Okay, cool. Amir, could you maybe share your screen and then we can take a deep dive into the app and everything?
yeah, sure. Yeah, can you see my screen right now?
Yeah, you can do that.
Um, so this is the main section of dashboard. So here you can see basic metrics. So if you want to just enter the dashboard and see some like quick snapshot of your website's current state, so you can do that here. Here you can choose a time frame, and you can see basic metrics like bounce rate, pages per session, session duration. You can filter your users by device, browser, OS, language, country, etc. Here you can see your refers and marketing campaigns with
Yep.
if you use UTM links. And at the bottom of this page, you can see your pages, all pages and their metrics, how well they do. You can see here.
Yep.
And yeah, this is the basic section of the landing page.
Right.
Let's go with user section.
Sure.
Uh, so in this for this demo, I will use our own website. So here you can see all the users, and this is where we start to make things easier to understand. So you cannot filter your users with other tools, but other simple tools. Like you can do this with Google Analytics, but it will take a lot of time. So for
Yep.
example, here you can see who have done and who have not done, and user properties and session properties. Here you can see your goals if you have defined one. I will also explain how you can create goals with no code, and you can here see your goals, and here you can see your pages. Here you can also see your UTM campaigns if you have one, so you can also analyze
Yep.
marketing campaigns here. So what this
Yep.
filtering does for you is it shows you can find the exact users that you are looking for. For example, on our website, um, we have a live demo here,
Yep.
and we have a get started button. And with this tool, with this filter, you can do something like this. For example, who have entered live demo in the last 30 days, for example.
Right.
And you can find all of those, and you can, when you click on it, you click on one user, for example,
Right.
this user, you can see the actions they took. Like you can see the whole journey.
Yep.
And when you click on, for example, this one, you can see the
Yep.
element of this. For example, if they have clicked on a text, you can see the text and you can see the button. And we are on a journey to make this section really, really simple.
Right.
So this is the user journey section. For example, this person clicked on live demo, and you can see the element. the date it performed and the text of the button. So
Right.
yeah, with this filtering, you can also like do more advanced filters. For example, you can say something like end. You can add an end statement, and you can also add, for example, your action. Who have entered live demo, then signed up, for example, something
Right.
like that. You can all do this. You can do all this in this user filter section, and you can find the exact users that you are looking for.
Right.
Um, yeah, this is the user section. We have also an or statement if you want to find multiple users with multiple actions.
Right.
So this is the first section, first user section. And yeah, let's go to the goals section because this is where everyone is interested in.
Mm.
So with goals, you can track like every single action. As I said, you can do more advanced things with endorse statements. I will also explain them. So let's do something like um, so let's go to our website. For example, if you have a SaaS like us, or
Yep.
if you have an e-commerce store, for example, you would want to see how many people viewed one of your blogs and then signed up, right? Because you want to understand if your blog posts convert well.
Yep.
Um, you can do this with goals. For example, you can create a goal um, like this. And since our first step will be entering the blog, I will set it as a click, right? We have three different definitions: click with selector, click with text, and view. If you want to check a button, you have to choose click, either of this. Or
Yep.
if you want to choose a page view, you can choose view. In this one, I will choose click with text and enter blog. And I will add another click. So I will do this with selector only to show you. So if you
Mm.
have a, a website, if you use a website builder like Squarespace or Wix, we recommend you to use click with text because their selectors are really complicated and long. But otherwise, you can choose both of them. There is no like right one. So I will go with the click with selector right now. And for example, if one person enters this one and click on get started button, to get this button selector, I will just right click on it, click on inspect, and there is a highlighted section over here. I will right click on it, choose copy and select copy selector, and then paste it over here. Like it's completely no code. It's easy as it is, and you can also see a guide here.
Mm.
And when you enter for the first time, you will see step by step guides for goals, funnels, and user section.
Right.
So yeah, for example, when you define the goal and when you click on one of the goals, the dashboard automatically filters by that goal. For example, if your
Right.
conversion is that goal, you can see that your converted users session properties. For example, the majority of them came from AppSumo and Twitter. So with this
Right.
data, focus on Twitter marketing campaigns and Google my SEO. So they come from Twitter and Google. For example, I can see their countries. So the majority of them came from United States, then India, then Singapore. So I can focus on these countries.
Yep.
And here I can see the pages they viewed before converting. So if you cannot see one of your pages here, you have to focus on that page. So it gives an
Mm.
actionable insight to your conversion rate. Um,
Right.
so goals is like that. And for example, you can also create more advanced goals, as I said. For example, if you have multiple buttons on your website, you can add, for example, if you have three buttons, you can add two or statements and um, you can check these two buttons over here or these three buttons. You can all do
Right.
this with one goal.
Right.
And yeah, do you have any questions so far, or should I continue with funnels or anything else?
I don't have that many questions. Maybe you can take us through the funnels and we can take a look at that also.
Yeah. Um, so I will delete this and start another one. So for example, you can here see a guide. Here is a
Yep.
video, guys. will take you to a video and show you how you can create one. So yeah,
Right.
funnels is like a visual version of goals. You can see where your users drop off.
Right.
So with this funnel, I will create a funnel based on live demo
Right.
and get started button right here. So
Yeah.
I will see how many people clicked on live demo then get started button.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So step name, clicking on live demo button here.
Right.
Um, live demo. And here you can see custom definitions like click and view, and you can also see your pages. So I can do this with either page view live demo, but
Yeah.
like people may come from external websites like Reddit and
Yep.
directly land in that page. So I don't want to see them. I want
Yep.
to see people who viewed my landing page, then click on um, I'm sorry. So then click on my live demo button.
Right.
Here I should enter my CSS selector. So I just go here, right click on it, inspect, and here is a highlighted section. Just copy the selector, paste here. So far this funnel will show me how many people entered my page. Then click on live demo step by
Right.
step.
Right.
So then I will add another step to click on get started button.
Right.
So in our live demo, here you can inspect, do the same thing.
Right.
And when you enter this, you can also add more steps, as I said.
Right.
Uh, Let me check this. That's correct. Yeah. So this funnel will show you, for example, 607 people entered the landing page.
Right.
And here you can also see the drop-off rates in conversion rate. So
Right.
this funnel will show you which pages you should focus on to get more conversions,
Right.
and you will see a step-by-step conversion
Right.
visually. So yeah, funnels is also no code and easy to understand. So the next thing I want to share is here you can share your dashboard with anyone. So this is the latest feature that we added this week.
Mm.
So you can do this public or password. So this is great for agencies because a lot of
Yep.
a lot of our customers are agencies and they want to share their dashboard with clients.
Right.
And so you can add unlimited domains, and you if you want to share your client's dashboard with them, you can do this here. And also you can select this your IP to make the data as accurate as possible. So we added our IPs here. We don't
Yep.
check ourselves. Um, yeah, and also to ensure that the data is as accurate as possible,
Mm.
we exclude all the bots. So with Google Analytics, you get all the bots in your data.
Yep.
Some your user count is from bots, so
Yep.
we exclude all of those, and our script is really much smaller than Google Analytics. So you will have a blazing fast landing page. And other common questions that I should answer right now are, and we coded it from zero, like we coded it from scratch, so we didn't buy anything from Code Canyon. Um, yeah,
Sure.
this is all. If you
Okay.
want to get questions.
Cool. Why don't I maybe I'll let me how do I put this way? Okay. Maybe let me share some questions and then we can discuss about a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I think first of all, right, it's a good thing to kind of like ask the question, right? Who is Hockey Stick for? I mean, the app, I mean the platform, the analytics platform looks great. There's a lot of useful information out there. I can think of some ways that it might be useful. For example, for those in e-commerce or maybe in the SaaS business. But I guess the question is, right? Who do you think Hockey Stick is for, or like who are your current users right now?
So I will start with the second question. So the majority of our clients are agencies,
Yep.
like design agencies, SEO agencies, conversion rate optimization agencies,
Mm.
and like some of them, some of their clients. I spoke with some of them, so they said that their clients are e-commerce store owners. So
Yep.
we also have some e-commerce store owners as clients, as customers, but like we have agencies and e-commerce store owners. But
Yep.
right now we are starting to get some attention from SaaS businesses. So like our target customers are right now agencies and e-commerce store owners, but
Right.
anyone who wants to increase their conversion rate or understand the customer experience on their landing pages can use Hockeystack.
Yep.
And then, yeah,
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, the way I see it, right, there's going to be a lot of different ways. The app can be used. Like for example, some of the things, like for example, content marketers can maybe use the app to kind of understand whether the post that the blog post, the content assets they've written are leading to conversions or not. So
yeah,
with by checking like which blog posts are ranking, and then using that as a funnel flow, we can actually understand whether certain blog posts are leading to conversions. I think that's one thing that's would be very useful for content marketers. Of course, CRO is a big thing, because obviously we want to see where the users are moving about on your website, and whether they're converting if they enter by different traffic sources and everything. So and it looks so much easier to use than Google Analytics. I think that's the main thing, because I guess we could probably get some of the info from for this from Google Analytics, but to be sure, I don't think the average marketer wants to kind of like maybe dive through some of the more obscure functions within Google Analytics just to pull out all this data, right?
yeah, yeah. The main disadvantages of Google Analytics are it slows down your website to
Mm,
start with, and before Google Analytics 4, the goals were you had to code one by one to track multiple goals. So with Google Analytics 4, I think they track with text. But it's I watched yesterday. I watched a tutorial and it took 20 minutes to track one goal. So it's still
mm,
not easy to understand and track goals.
yep,
And disadvantages of other tools are they still use manual coding to track goals like Google Analytics did before Google Analytics 4. So they market themselves as easy to understand, but they still use coding to check goals. But our goal is to completely avoid coding, so we spend more time on the development, but we ensure
yep,
that we are a no-code platform. I think it's better for everyone because personally, if I were to buy an analytics tool, I wouldn't want to code to
yep,
check those. So yeah, we are solving our own problem, and I
yep.
think it's the best way to do SaaS right now.
Okay. Okay. So I think that's a good segue to ask the next question, of course, which is like I think some of the community members are going to ask this question, right? So like, how big is your team, and where are you based, and what kind of like track record do you guys have when it comes to building software and apps?
So yeah, we are right now. Our team has 3 people, but I'm looking to hire 2 more employees. So with after this lifetime deal, we will hire one more developer and one more marketer to our team. So we will be 5. And right now we are based in Europe, Turkey, and our data is hosted in Frankfurt, Germany. And before Hockeystack, we were in product analytics. So we built a product analytics tool. But then when we did some user research and when we talked with our beta users, the majority of them were interested in landing page conversions.
Mm.
So
Yep.
we pivoted it from there, and we used some
Yep.
of the code that we developed there, and we built upon that. So yeah,
Okay.
that's all.
Great. I mean that I think that answers it. I think if anybody has any more questions, they can ask in the community later. Okay, a few more questions. So can I integrate Hockeystack via GTM?
Yeah, you can integrate Hockeystack with Google Tag Manager. You can also integrate integrate with any website as long as it's not AMP. Um, so you can integrate with Wix, React, I don't know, like Squarespace, WordPress, everything. You can also
Yep.
integrate Shopify and BigCommerce, WooCommerce. As long as the script is editable, as long as you can add Google Analytics, you can add our script too. Right now, we are working on a WordPress and Shopify plugin.
Mm,
So um, with Shopify plugin, I think developing plugins for BigCommerce and WooCommerce will also get easier. So we will also launch them soon. So it will
right.
be easier. But when you first sign up, you will have a guide to integrate to those websites too.
Sure. Sure. No problem. And the other question is, can I track all clicks and actions?
Yeah, you can track everything on your page. Um, as I showed you on goals section, here you can track every click and every page view, and you can create more advanced goals with end statements. So you can do something like view my blog, then enter live demo, then click on get started button, something like that. Whatever is important for your landing page, you can check with Hockeystack.
Great. Okay. Okay. So I think with that, maybe we just want to like cover like in terms of like what your upcoming features and what's on your roadmap. What can people expect?
Yeah. So here's our roadmap. So we launched these features lately. So these are
Yep.
the latest features. So this week, as I said, we will launch a cookieless tracking option, and
Mm,
next week we will launch marketing campaign tracking and dark mode. It's like a design thing, but people requested, so it's almost ready to launch. Marketing
yep.
campaign checking, so you can check your UTM campaigns right now, but we will add another table in the first page. So if you want to just get a quick snapshot of your landing marketing campaigns, you will get a table, and you will be able to filter your marketing campaigns by source and link. So if you
Mm,
have use multiple links in on Facebook, for example, you will have another table. Um, it will be useful for agencies who manage some like many marketing campaigns at once.
yep.
Then we are working on a WordPress plugin and insights. So these three features are for making the customer journey more like easier to understand. And I will show insights like screenshots for this feature after roadmap. So then we have some ideas here. Um, as soon as we launch these features, we will get some ideas from here to planned, and then we will launch them. So we are thinking of e-commerce features um, like product. You can see your products in one section, and you can see how many people bought one product and how many people viewed that product before buying something. These features will be good for e-commerce store owners and agencies who manage e-commerce websites. So we also think of weekly mail reports and ad integrations, also with Google Analytics integration. So you
Yep.
will be able to see your pixel data and ad data on your dashboard. And alongside with Google Analytics integration and ad integration, we developed some basic persona creators. So what persona creator means is so you when you create a marketing campaign on Google, for example, it shows you what people clicked on your ad are interested in. For example, it shows you if they're interested in B2B businesses, for example, and we will get that data from Google Analytics and your ad dashboard and complete it in the in Hockeystack's dashboard to show you your target persona. So it will show you your target persona is into B2B businesses. They live in Germany, and like they're in the second age group, for example. It will
Yep.
show you a customer persona. And we have more ideas, but I didn't wrote them here because we have to first be focused on these planned features and launching soon features. And
Yep.
other features that I have right now in my mind are white label white label dashboards for dashboard sharing, and also and also team members, as I wrote here. So if you have another feature request, you can comment, and I will reply to your comment as soon
Okay.
as I see that. And let me show you screenshots of Insights feature. So yeah, so the insights will look like this. For example, this is a functionality insight. It says that users are repeatedly pressing show results. It may not be functioning properly. So this
Right.
is a dead click insight. And so, for example, this is for time on page. Users spend 2 hours on page without seeing a call to action and an upgrade button. So, with, for example, session replace, you have to watch every single session to understand what's going wrong. But with this feature, you will be able to see what's wrong in English. Like you will be able to see it in seconds rather than watching thousands of session replays.
Yep.
So this is for campaigns. So this says that your Reddit campaign has highest conversion rate, double down.
Yep.
So it really makes it simple. And the last one is about customer segments. Users from Finland have a higher chance of converting, double down on this segment. Yeah, insights will be like this. So we are working on this feature right now. As soon as we launch the basic version of Insights, we will launch also the WordPress plugin, and then we will continue adding more features every week as we are doing right now. But with
Great.
this lifetime deal, if this deal goes good, then we will be able to hire like one more developer to speed up the process. So I'm uh, with my like as I planned it right now. If we can hire one more developer right now, we can develop 2 features every single week. We can then add 4 features every week with that developer. So it will speed up the process and it will make things a lot better. So yeah, this is our public roadmap and insights feature.
Great.
Um, yeah,
Okay. Great. I think it definitely looks very exciting. I mean, I can actually see quite a few different ways this can be used for different agencies, whether it's like you're in SEO, PPC, or CRO, or content or web development. I think it's, I mean, for this kind of like gives us a very clear roadmap in terms of like which types of users are converting and which are not. So yeah, definitely, I think this is something that I think a lot of people will benefit from. So thank you for joining us today.
thank you so much, Sam.
Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.